Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Shadow SC, bringing us a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the huge theory that there is going to be another Doomsday Device event in Fortnite. Now, this theory actually looks very real and convincing. Now, there's a lot of different variations to it. I've made some different variations to it, but the main theory idea does look very convincing. It looks like it's a very good possibility for this end of season event that is going to be taking place in just over a month. But before we get to the video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the new content. I'm going to try to upload every other day for at least 2 weeks now, and then once summer comes, I'm going to attempt to daily upload. I'm going to try to stream a lot more, get a lot more videos out once summer comes, so don't forget to like and subscribe. But without further ado, let's get to the video. So first off, I'm just going to read you guys a theory. It's a little bit long, but it'll kind of explain this whole theory. It'll kind of simple it down if I didn't explain it very well, and then I'll kind of explain what it means after. This is what it says. There are already leaks about the new voice lines of John Jones that tell us that the IO make Doomsday devices to get rid of the realities that they don't want, and a whole department has been devoted to making this device. The files already had something known as DD Machine, which would stand for Doomsday Device. We all know that the IO are losing, but don't you think it's a little weird that they aren't really attacking the 7, and that the 7 are pretty easily going into these preoccupied POIs that the 7 have control, or excuse me, that the IO had control of, and that they're taking them? Well, it's because all the IO are pretty much working on this Doomsday device, but they're waiting to unleash it. So I know that was a little confusing, but basically the whole idea is that we have already seen a lot of Doomsday device related files that have been leaked, as well as this theory that really makes sense when you look at it. So a lot of things tie together. One, why is the IO being destroyed so easily by the 7? Why haven't they been able to hold any of these POIs that they already had preoccupied? Well, it makes sense if they're all working on this Doomsday machine. Another thing is a well-known leaker named G Matrix Games on Twitter tweeted out, reminder that back a few updates ago, a landmark codenamed DD Machine was added to the tags, but never added to the map. Bringing this up again because of IO's Doomsday Division being brought up by Jones in his quest dialogue. So that is even more proof that even maybe next season we could say like a Doomsday POI, or like maybe a Doomsday like aftermath destruction area where the Doomsday was set off and it was exploded. But that's even more proof. That's more stuff. A well-known leaker who's gone things right in the past just said that there's a ton of Doomsday things that connect with John Jones's Doomsday quest lines, which also connect with a POI that we could be getting either this season or next season. Or there's a theory that we could be seeing the Monster vs. Mecha Team Leader fight V2, and that theory is another crazy thing which we can talk about for a minute. And that whole one is circled around the fact that the IO has actually surrounded the dead monster's bones, and that they maybe are taking those bones back to their lab, back at Command Cavern. They're trying to clone it or bring it back to life. And then Singularity, who is now a member of the 7, when it talks about her past, how it's the key to her future, a lot of people think that means that her past, which is the key to our future, is suiting back up in the Mecha Team Leader and then fighting the new reincarnated monster that the IO bring back. Now you may be asking, if the IO bring back the monster, what are the 7 gonna fight with? And there's actually 2 big theories for that. And the first one is in the Season 9 event, when the monster ripped off the robot's arm and it threw it in the ocean. That arm is still in the ocean on this map right now. If you go in replay mode, you can actually see that arm. It's the arm that grabbed the 0 point, so it must have a lot of power. And the first theory is that the 7 will take that arm and use it similar to how the IO would use the bones to recreate or reincarnate the monster. The 7 would use the arm to reincarnate or recreate a big brand new Mecha Team Leader type robot, like a version 2 of it. Or the second theory is that the big Dwayne Johnson / Foundation statue at the Sanctuary is actually a robot. It stands on top of that vault area. Now we don't know what's inside it. It'll probably take seasons. It could take seasons, if not years, for us to figure out what's inside of it. But it could be the secret area where they are constructing and building that statue. It's already built, but they could be adding components to it, and that could be a robot. Now I know that doesn't sound as legit as where they like use the arm to rebuild the robot, but it's definitely a possibility where that statue is really a huge robot fighting thing that would take on whatever type of monster the IO bring back. So that's another crazy theory about this whole thing as well. Now, don't get me wrong, I love both of those huge theories, and I think one of those theories will definitely play a huge factor, whether it be a huge Doomsday device by the IO, or we see a Monster vs. Mecha Team Leader version 2 fight. Either way, I would love that. I would think that's very cool, and I would think that would be probably without a doubt the biggest live event we've ever seen in Fortnite history. But the thing is also is I kind of doubt those theories, not because of the evidence that I don't think, you know, it's substantial and I don't think there's enough evidence, but I think if you look right now in the game, there are tanks, blimps, armored battle buses, there's huge guns, but it's like, it's not really, it wouldn't fit. To me, it wouldn't fit when there's all these crazy things being added to the game. To me, it seems and it looks like it's just going to be a straight up war with all the, you know, like I just said, all the blimps and all the crazy new items they added this season. That's what I think it's going to be. I think it's just going to be a more basic war with both, you know, the huge battle buses and all the Sevens vehicles, and then the tanks from Command Cavern, and both of them meeting in the center of the map where they have this huge war. That's what I think is going to happen, simply because I think that's the whole theme of the season is war, and to me, it wouldn't really be a war season without a war-themed event, and an event where there's a Doomsday device, or there's, you know, a Monster vs. Mech Team Leader Fight version 2. Don't get me wrong, I think that would be cool, I think that would be insane, I think that would be, you know, one of the best things we've ever seen in an event, but it wouldn't be a war-themed event to me, you know, if that makes any sense. It wouldn't really be a war themed event, and I think if we just saw the IO versus the 7 straight up go to war with all their crazy things they've been building and working on this past season, that would be, honestly, I think that would be cooler to me, just because it would be more war-like. And by now, with the huge end event, whatever it is going to be, with just over a month of time left before it happens, if there is going to be a device event, or there is going to be a Monster vs. Mecha Team Leader Fight version 2, I think by now we would actually start to see, you know, the building process of the, you know, the monster or of the mech. I think we would see some progress in a Doomsday device being built, because if you remember in both season 9 and the season 2, chapter 2, season 2 Doomsday device event, we saw progress months before. Now, not months, but we saw progress around a month or so before. It was a while before the event, and we haven't seen any really progress. All we've seen is a few Doomsday device leaks. Now, we could still see a Doomsday thing in the event, but I don't think the whole big idea is going to be a Doomsday device. But long story short, no matter what happens in this event, I cannot wait. It is going to be super exciting. I can't wait to see what else happens in the storyline over the next month till we get to the event. And then I can't wait to see what the event is, what happens after the event, how the story changes. There's so much crazy stuff going on right now, and I can't wait. And I hope you guys are just as excited as I am, because I'm very excited. And I'm super excited for it to all unfold. Also, I will be posting a more in-depth video. I know these two theories were I didn't go into them a lot, I just kind of said them, but I will be posting a more in-depth video on, you know, a lot of crazy theories, how we got here right now, and what the build-up to right now has been, and then also the build-up to the event, and some of my crazy theories that I've actually personally made for the event. I'll be posting a much more in-depth video on all that, and the storyline type thing, probably within a week. Hopefully I can get it out in just a few days, but within a week I'll be posting a much more in-depth storyline video as well. But yeah guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are excited for the event. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see for the event and some of your guys' theories for the event as well. I will also most likely be live streaming the event. I'll be live all night to the event, I'll be live all day for the event, and then I'll be live for like 72 hours straight. I'm going to try to, at least. I want to be live for the day of the event, and then like all that night for downtime, and then like when the new season launches, be live like for that whole day. Now, if it is downtime for like a full day, I'm not going to be live, but if servers do go up, you know, just have for like 12 hours, I want to try to go live for that entire time. I'm talking like at least like a day of being live straight. We're gonna try it at least. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'll do that, but I definitely want to, because I'll be on summer break, so I definitely want to at least try to do that. But I will let you guys know as we get closer to the event. We still have like a month away, so I'm hoping that we can get some more information to the event as we get closer, and then I'll let you guys know what I'm planning on doing for the event as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.